Hi. Today I want to talk about bioelectrotherapy, but the kits, the new Bioelectrotherapy Kit. Because up until now, you had to purchase different items to do bioelectrotherapy from different sources. And so I put together a kit so you can get it from one place, and you didn't have to buy the copper over there in volumes, which is far too much to use, and silver over there, which is expensive, and so on. So you're getting the right amount that you need to, conduct your clinical practice or your personal home use. So here's the contents of this kit. Now you've got pure liquid water-based copper right there. No volatile organic compounds, nothing toxic in there. And here you've got the same amount, 1/4 ounce of pure silver. It's kind of expensive, but 1/4 ounce is more than adequate for a practitioner to last them for a month. Anyway, so there you are. And the beautiful thing about these beautiful cobalt blue bottles is the lid itself. Because what you got here in this lid is just the right amount to do a complete treatment. And you're not spilling it, it doesn't come out. You simply have to use your applicators and just dip in and get the right amount. No wastage, and just apply the electrode there. There's a perfect solid electrode, circular solid electrode from one dip. And again, you can do 2 or 3 dips with one up, dip into the well. So once you've done the treatment, done with the silver, secure the lid, and then apply all the copper. Again, same routine. These are refillable bottles too. You can go to the source and get a quantity. If you have a busy practice and or you're an organization that does this routinely, you can buy from the source. I give you the sources to make it cheap and easy and practical to use. So the second thing in this kit are the applicators themselves, and they're beautiful applicators. Here you've got an applicator, the perfect size, just like a pen, and you've got a little brush in the end. I don't use the brush. What I do is I remove the brush because I like to have a perfect circular solid electrode. You can get fancy with a brush, but the time is money. You've got 50 applicators here, and so more than enough applicators to last. And I use the same applicator on pretty much everyone, but some people might want their own applicators when they're applying these electrodes. So there you go. That's part of the kit. The other thing, and the one that I'm most impressed and fond of, are these. Now in here, these are what they call polyurethane patches. And they're also known as zit stickers or pimple patches. And in this one package, 400 perfectly sized patches to cover, and a little bit more, the electrodes, and they stay on. This is a perfected science. They stay on for parts of your body for days on end. You can wash, you can shower, you can I do a lot of gardening, so I put my stickers on my fingertips on the special jing well points, and they do get rubbed off in a while, but typically they will stay secure for long periods of time. And the beautiful thing is they also come with tea tree oil in the middle. Because they're used for, blemishes on the face, the tea tree oil is an antibiotic, antibacterial, antiviral, and antifungal. It has those properties. The silver and copper themselves have these properties. They're powerful antibacterial, antiviral, and antifungal, antipathogenic. And so on contact, it will kill those little critters. But again, here too. And the beautiful thing is when you apply these to the electrodes, they're a bit moist, so you've got enhanced voltage. So again, it's a multi-purpose way to secure your electrodes for days on end. And when they do come off, well, just put them on again. Or you can go to the drugstore and get a little new skin. This is just a liquid Band-Aid. And even though these work really well, you can get, apply a little new skin. It's just a brush applicator. And you just cover your electrode patches, polyurethane patches with that, and then you've got more days, stay on even longer. But anyway, so this whole process, this package it's almost perfect. I'm working on efficiencies all the time, but so far these are the best I've found in many, many years of experimenting with different glues and different tapes and duct tape and even tattooing them on, but safe, clean, efficient. And that's what we want when you have a busy clinic. Oh, I should mention, I also use these. These are, if you look carefully, they're tiny little turtles I found in a Chinese medicine shop, and you can just use them as a way to kind of support your stir stickers. I can also, it just keeps the clinical setting and the table clean. And they also can be used as a stir stick applicator. So, after a while, the particles tend to start to settle in the bottom. So periodically, maybe once or twice a week, you might have to stir them up and you're good to go. So again, a perfect bioelectrotherapy kit. And so it's a revolutionary therapy. And in my 40 years of healthcare practice, I've never seen anything quite like it. And for reducing, not only reducing, eliminating pain and symptoms almost immediately, but it does require time to heal the injured and the diseased tissues. So you need that continuous application. Acupuncturists and lasers and all these other therapies, you're getting a short treatment and it's good, but the multiple treatments, it's expensive. And children and some people don't like needles or, other forms of stimulation. This is painless and it's powerful. So overcome your skepticism. It's cheap. These things are quite available. I have a pharmaceutical company that's selling them right now. And so at a good price, a reliable source, one source. Anyway, so that is pretty much a wrap. But again, thank you for your attention. Stay curious and get well. Thank you. Bye now.